It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. There's redstone in the air, and it is day 1500. 1,500 days in this world. And we started working on the survival portion of the actual warehouses. I figured it'd be easier to start with the redstone. Like, just get all that in place and then build the rest of it. But just to show what we've been up to, we did a bunch of terraforming. I did that. There's some holes still missing, which I need to still get the materials for. But I spent a lot of time figuring out the terrain, as you could see. Lots of terrain covered up. I just covered it up. But yeah, we're working out of the warehouse number 3 out of 6. I have done a bunch of material gathering. As you can see, I separated them. Lots of villager trading. That's a lots of villager trading. Hence the 114 levels that I have. But it is getting to a point where we're putting things together, and I'm excited because it's not just like a thing that I did in creative, it's actually in the world. And yeah, I'm just putts along. But yeah, 1,500 days in this world. 1,500. How many hours is that? Because we were also officially uploaded my first video like a year ago. April 4th is the 1-year anniversary. I know this is way past April 4th, but let's see. What am I looking for? Time played. 12 days, 12.78 days is the time we played. A time since the world's been open is like 18 days, but we're not talking about that. We have traded with 23,893 villagers. Lots of villager trades. I don't know how that relates to talked with villagers. I guess you can click on a villager once, but you can do multiple trades. Yeah, I'll let you look at some of my stats from here. You can pause and look. This is what 1,500 days has got me so far. I don't think a lot of it is much. Cakes eaten, slices. I've eaten 4 cake slices. I think that was from the trial chamber when I found that cake. Yeah, I haven't. You can clean armor pieces? That's interesting. I wonder if you could just, like, if you've armor trimmed it, like, remove it? Is that how you remove armor trims? Put it in a cauldron? We'll have to test that out one day. I've quit the games 289 times. Interesting. 11 interactions with the beacon. Let's see. Times mined. Our most is stone. 69,623 with grass being next. Oh, I guess I did destroy if it's mined. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking silk touch. I only recently got silk touch on my shovel. So 59,000 grass, but 23,000 dirt. So combine that. Then you got sand and deep slate, followed by spruce. I can imagine why spruce is up there in the numbers. That's for sure. We have broken 16 stone pickaxes, 13 iron pickaxes, 11 shears. Not much other stuff. Crafted. I guess, okay, so bricks is the #1 thing that we've crafted. followed by emeralds. I've done a lot of villager trading, okay? A lot of villager trading. Let's see. We've used our pickaxe the most, 132,000 times. Followed by our shovel, dirt, and our axe. And wheat. We have planted a field or two. Picked up the most dirt. And then cobble and then stone. Makes sense. Nothing too extraordinary. And then dropped. The number one drop thing is zombie flesh. Yeah. Those are the stats. Mobs. We've killed 3 bats, 42 blaze, 1 bogged, 12 breezes, 16 cave spiders, 70 chickens. 70 chickens. 4 cod, 238 cows, 5 creaking. I've killed 80 creepers. So zombies is gonna be like up there. But the fact that we killed 10 more creepers than chickens. We'll see how that chicken number fends for itself once we update to 0.5. Because I don't know if I can kill cool chickens. 15 drowned, 22 endermen, 1 ender dragon, which it killed me 5 times. Shush. 7 gas, 3 glow squids, 19 husks, 3 iron golems. I don't remember killing iron golems. 365 magma cubes, which makes sense while I was making those farms. I've killed only 5 pigs, 71 pillagers, 15 salmon, 9 sheep, 34 shulkers, 38 silverfish, 125 skeletons, which has killed me 3 times, 123 slime, interesting, 84 spiders, 60 squid, 15 stray, 16 trader llamas, 11 village. I've killed 11 villagers, guys. Like, shush. We don't talk about that. I don't remember it being that high. We've killed 9 watering traders. We've never killed a warden, but it's killed me. I've killed 4 witches, 1 wither, 37 willer skeletons, 5,103 zombies, and 2 zombie villagers. So yeah, that's just a little update of like how the game's been going for the last year that I've been playing. But I'm gonna get back to work and start or finish with the redstone skeletons of these. Well, all the op reports are done for all 6 warehouses. And we have an addition of doors because I added in a little addition that's not in the schematics of like little side doors to put in the logs. I forgot how to talk. So for an example, right here, there's gonna be a little opening, and then you go in here, and you literally like put in the logs. So it'll have to be spruced up in here, but yeah, there's gonna be like a little 2-wide door. So I need some exposed copper doors and wax them. We'll implement them as we build. I'm gonna get the lower redstone in. All the waterways and the crafter stuff. So that's the next task. I feel like it's sunsetting every 2 days. We're already 7 days in. Kind of looks a little rough because it's all grass and dirt and stuff, but the waterways are put in for the most part. Of course, the flooring will go on top of this. And then we have like a little column there. But yeah, just getting the basics in, and then we just build the shell and the insides. Right? Easy peasy.
You know, it's gonna be so great when I don't have to deal with any more of this fussy redstone and can get on with the decoration blocks of this project. Because as much as this was tedious and creative, it's so much more tedious in survival. I'm very thankful that I'm using the autoplays with Lightmatica, or this would take 10 times longer. But I've decided just to go ahead and put in all the redstone components. And I've done 2 out of 6. Yay. Well, as we can see, we have 1 warehouse done. The acacia is done. There will be some improvements in the future, like I currently don't have a way to get the sticks. I love my little access port here. I can get to there very easily and around the back. I have no way of getting... Oh, I forgot to finish this part. That's where the sticks go. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I got access to, you know, all the stuff in the back rooms. It took way too long and way too many trips to the chests. So many materials. But it's looking good. Oh, just imagine like chimneys coming out the side. I still need to design those. It's coming along very nicely. I did not get all the supplies that I needed, and I kept having to go look for things like granite, and I did not have nearly as enough stripped wood. So I know. I think I was stuck in like layer mode instead of like all mode. So that was annoying. Pretty sure I'm gonna need more than 14 lanterns during the whole thing, because I looked at the schematic and it said 32 lanterns for the whole thing, and I'm like, I don't very much press X to doubt on that one. But yeah, I hate this. I love that I designed it, but I hate it so much because I'm going layer by layer, and these freaking walls are messing me up because I just go up, down, up, down, up, down. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna look great when it's all finished. Which one I'm gonna do next? I don't know. So I just had a little adventure into the Nether. Because I was a little nervous to do it recording. Because it's dangerous. That's my head. But I have pig step. That's the most important thing. I have pig step. Well, that was awkward. all jokes aside, more importantly, I have a netherite smithing tablet. I went to a treasure bastion. It was nerve-wracking. I killed all the brutes. I did it slow and steady. And I got it. And as well as some netherite. So I can actually, well, not that much netherite. I'll have to go netherite hunting, but I can do one thing. One thing. But it's exciting to get to netherite gear. My tools are gonna last so much longer. It's exciting. And now for some shenanigans. But we are finished building the warehouses. At least for now. There's still some stuff that needs doing. But I had thought about doing these smokestacks, and then I went into my creative world to try to plan it out, and I was like, I'm not really feeling smokestacks. So instead we're gonna do something else. See if this looks good. It goes on. Let's do it here. I don't think this is... Hold on. I think it's 1-0. Because I don't remember this being here. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. Maybe not that. And then... Do that. And fall, you know, skill issue. We got little vents. I think that's definitely like a good like factory type vibe. Should it be 2 vents or should we do 1 vent in the middle? I kind of like the symmetry of 2. I might not do it to all of them, but some of them. But definitely put the vents in. And maybe not like all of them having the hay bales underneath. We'll see. We'll play around with it. We'll see. We'll play around with it and see what happens. Also, since I have an abundance of spruce, I loaded up some spruce. Not sticks, but it's doing its thing. Alright, after our little excursion into the nether, I have enough netherite, ancient debris, to upgrade 2 things. So I think we're gonna do the sword and the pickaxe. Let's do that. I've been doing a lot of copper, because I have plans for it. Ooh, I need another netherite template. I've already duplicated some, so just remember to duplicate. Yeah. Oh, I already took it. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Okay, so let's craft the ingot. And then my smithing table is at the villager trading hall. So I can absolutely fail at doing that. And we'll have to eventually go looking for some more netherite in the future. So we'll do my silk touch. Oh, look at that. 1560 to 2030. So much more durability. Yay! And we'll do the sword as well. So that makes it better attack. Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, that was ominous.
Nobody saw nothing. We have items doing its thing. As you can see, it is items that require sticks. But, okay, we haven't gotten any gates yet. They're coming. We got signs. We need spruce signs? I got signs. We got stairs going. Are you working yet? Oops. Why is this not doing what it's doing? I have to look at the redstone, but this is firing. This is working for sure. Eventually we'll get some gates in here. Yeah. I've got the spruce going because that's probably gonna be my most used wood. Ooh. Oh, hello. Really? Nothing? But here is the stick distribution. I just, do this and make a bunch of sticks. Eventually when I have the tree farm, that'll help supply the sticks. But that's doing its thing there. It's a little noisy for now, but what can you do? Well, let's go into the backstage and see what's going on with this side. Ah, it just needs to... Well, I mean, this one should be doing its thing. Oh, those are backwards. Nope. That's why. Is it doing its thing now? It is. And redstone. Let's see. Are you backwards as well? You are. How did I get this wrong? Nope, this way. Now we got some trapdoors going. Oh yeah. Look at that, trapdoors and planks. Oh, they gotta fill up the filter first. That's why there's no gates. Okay. We got a lot of signs. Which just means incorporate more signs. Okay, the signs might be a mistake. We might have to disable the signs eventually. But hey, this is a learning experience, right? Really? I mean, I have no emeralds on me. Okay. You're fine. Been hard at work. And I have not really been recording the hard work. I've just been playing, and because this project has gone on for a long while. Like, we're already at 1,734 days, which is 234 days since the beginning of this video. So I've just been doing stuff. I finished designing the tree farm building, and I've started building it. So, I have in place moss machines that I really like. I like how compact they are. I believe it's a design by Basic Redstone. I think that's what the creator's name is. Yeah. I have 3. Because the top one is for pale moss. There's a little spiral staircase there. This one's for pale moss, as you can see. Because I can transform these, like I can just take out these composters and put some chests down and collect the moss instead of the bone meal. But it's a decent bone meal output. I'm gonna need for the tree farm that's going here. I also have this is going to be a stasis chamber, so that if I have to like go back to my main storage or whatever, this doesn't break. So this is where the tree farm's gonna go. And then I have, okay, so the snow, there's gonna be snow. But this is where the main wood storage is going to be, in these little warehousey storage containers. I could put I found this design online as I was looking, so like I totally didn't come up with it, but you could put like item frames on here just to indicate what the heck is going on. But we're gonna store things like planks, logs, leaves, saplings, spare sticks, moss, all that stuff. Also been oxidizing these trapdoors. So instead of just like one big time lapse, I've just been wanting to do little bits and pieces of this building, because I just the list of materials is long, and this has been a long project, so I'm kind of been wanting to like get through it, just so that I, you know, have stuff. I still feel like very much I am building an infrastructure like, this is... I cannot wait for the point where I can plan a build and I have the supplies and I don't have to grind for them as much. Don't get me wrong, I like grinding for materials a little bit, but this is gonna help so much more to have wood supply, a wood farm that I don't have to chop my trees down by hand. I've done my dues. I feel like I've done my dues, you know? And this is gonna be a very interesting building once it's finished. So we'll come back when it's done. So, unforeseen thing is I'm gonna have to have like some sort of feature here, because these little doodads poke out, and I did not anticipate that in the construction of the walls and stuff. Just stick a trapdoor on it, it'll be fine. Well, this is the last part of the build that needs to update, but I got impatient, so I just installed them, and I'll wax them to their desired oxidation level some other time. But we're done. We have a tree farm. I still need to put like the bone meal chest, but if I do a little freaky cheat cam, a cheeky free cam, we're all done. We're all done. The building's done. I'll have to sort those out at some point, and I have to actually like move in all the wood, but that's a future Pixels problem. I think we're just gonna have to live with some snow on the grates, unless you have I don't know, I don't want to put carpet or anything. Like, it is what it is. But we have lots of bone meal. This thing works, like, I love it. Just love it. But this is where we're gonna end this episode here. Finally, I finished the wood area. Okay, I don't want to say finished, but like the main stuff's done. The little details will come later. I always say that the little details will come later. There's going to be a little details episode somewhere in the future. There's going to be a path episode and a little details episode. Probably. Most likely. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Comment on what your favorite pasta is. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!